Yo, it's your boy Maria Boy back up in this thing, man. Listen. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. Happy Memorial Day. I know a lot of y'all might be out and about, man. I know a lot of y'all might be cooking some barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I know, shit, normally on Memorial Day, I don't even tell you no lie. Normally on Memorial Day, I'm in the islands, man. Or down there in Miami, you know what I'm saying? But this Memorial Day, just couldn't do it. Just didn't happen. But it's all good because I'm right here with y'all and I'm able to spit this content out for y'all. And if y'all don't catch it here, I know y'all will catch it on the replay game. But if you do catch it on the replay game, tell me. This is what I want you to do. I want you to jump in the comment section. I want you to put replay game. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Franklin. Damon Franklin. Appreciate you, gang. But I said a little something the other day about Chrisean Rock and the seemingly condition of her child. Now listen, I did a little cracking, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I do. I gotta entertain y'all. I gotta entertain. Shout out to 6,000 vacated chick 1K. Shout out to G baby. GG baby. Listen, check this out. But I didn't mean listen, y'all. Not one thing about me, I love children, dog. I love children, I love children, I love children. Y'all already know that about me. Um, But I got to entertain y'all. I got to entertain. So I said a little something about Chrisean Rock, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't, I said it because, first of all, I could tell it was an elephant in the room. I could tell that it was something going on with this young man, but seemed like nobody was asking the question. Seemed like nobody was saying nothing. I think everybody wanted to say something, but then it's really sensitive when it comes to kids. It's really sensitive when it comes to kids. I know that girl love her baby. I know she love her baby. I can tell she love her baby. But that don't change the fact that she was doing some things when she was carrying that young man in her belly that she shouldn't have been doing. Some things that may have contributed to the alleged state of this young man. So I was just happy to be on these YouTube screens earlier, and I wasn't the only person that had done addressed this situation or spoke out about this situation concerning Chrisean Rock and Blueface's baby. So I watched Wack 100 on Vlad TV. Vlad asked him about the baby, and Wack gave his opinion on the situation. Then right after that, I seen DJ Akademiks gave his opinion on the situation. And DJ Akademiks said he actually saw her doing things that would endanger the health of her unborn child while she was still pregnant. And I was like, whoa, because I ain't no doctor, man. I ain't no doctor. I was just really just using my observation. But that didn't make what I was thinking true. You know, I ain't never seen the Chrisean Rock person. I ain't never seen Chrisean Rock doing anything uh that could endanger the health of the baby as far as like ingesting any drugs or ingesting any alcohol. I hadn't seen it. I just only assumed from the condition of the baby, and I saw the fighting and stuff that she used to be doing with Blueface. And if you listen to my comments that I made in my live, I even gave Blueface some blame because I saw him doing a lot of bull jumps too, and I saw him getting into it with her and doing that toxic stuff while she was pregnant. Listen, man, y'all talking somebody. I done raised 5 children. Well, no, I done raised 4 children. I'm still raising one. So, but I got 5 children. You know what I mean? A stepdaughter and 4 kids. No, hell no. Let me get that back. One stillborn, 3 biological, and one step kid. So I don't raise 3 children, and I got one still to raise. So anyway, um, but I done dealt with pregnancies a couple times. I was always there. I was always with every girl that every one of my. I only got two baby mamas. One of them alive. One of them passed away, sadly. But I was with both of them when they got pregnant, all the way through their pregnancy, and after they had our children. I was in the hospital with them. I was in the delivery room with them. I saw all my children born, every one of them. I was right there with the feet, holding the feet, and when the baby came out, I cut the umbilical cord, and yeah, I was there the whole night. I got the videos and all that, every one of them. So I know a thing or two about how you're supposed to care for a woman when she's pregnant. When any one of my baby mamas was pregnant, I turned into Mr. Belvedere. I was already kind of like, I always kind of, was kind of Katie, like a take care of a woman type anyway. You know what I'm saying? But um, that baby face type. That could I cook your dinner too as soon as I get home from work? So I do it. I do extra when they be pregnant because I just know how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to be doing all that arguing. You're not supposed to be doing all that. Um, she's not supposed to do no heavy lifting. You know, not no stress. You know what I'm saying? Certain things she ain't supposed to eat. Um, definitely not supposed to be doing any drugs. Definitely not supposed to be consuming any alcohol. Honestly, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I done seen quite a few women smoke marijuana while they was pregnant, growing up in the hood. I done seen that. Not none of my baby mamas, but I'm saying I done seen it in the hood. Um, and I done seen it. I done seen the kids come out. It looked like they all right. I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, they look all right. I think they was all right. But when it comes to alcohol, I done seen I done seen quite a few of them kids come out in bad shape when the mama was consuming alcohol. And I say when the mama was consuming alcohol because um it's alleged that this is what's wrong with Chrisean Rock and Blueface's son. And I'm like, dang. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how much I've been up on that. When my last baby mama was pregnant, me and her, we used to Google everything. We used to Google everything. We used to Google, like the birth defects, and like we Googled the alcohol stuff, the alcohol baby, whatever stuff, and it even give you an example of the features that your child will have if your child suffering from, I forgot what the fetal alcohol syndrome or something like that. It's like the eyes and how far the eyes will be apart and things of that nature. Like, damn, like we used to do all of that. Every week, every week she um went through, we would Google what was developed on the baby while I was in her stomach. So like, week 4, the baby should look like this. Week 5, the baby should look like this. We did that. 6, baby should have some hair. All of that shit. We did all of that. I say all that to say this. I say all that to say this because we were so cognizant of the things that should not have been going on, you know, and it mattered to us. It mattered to us that we gave our son, the best chance of being born healthy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying is, I'm telling you, I know Chrisean Rock love her baby. Real talk. That much I can tell. That much I can tell. Honestly, if you pay attention to her, she knows something up with that baby. But she love her baby. So to her, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this my motherfucking baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure that she did some things that she shouldn't have, that she probably wish she shouldn't have did. And that type of stuff, I'm talking while she's pregnant, and that type of stuff gonna look like it's gonna haunt her for the rest of her life because that young man definitely looked like he got some issues that she's gonna have to help him deal with, and Blueface gonna have to help him deal with, and he's gonna have to deal with and go through because of some decisions that his parents made. Sad, man. Sad. It's sad. Some people don't they do everything right. Some people do everything right, eat the right foods, everything. And the baby and sometimes their baby just have issues, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people do everything right. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not the parents' fault. But in this case, it does look like Chrisean and Blueface, because I'm gonna add Blueface in there too, man. Because the fighting and the carrying on and all of that shit is detrimental too. I'm telling you, man. Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of women be meaner than a mug when they pregnant. I swear, my baby mama was. Oh my God, she was mean as hell. I'm talking about like a pit bull. But their hormones be changing, and their body be changing, their physiology be changing, and you just got to deal with it. I ain't gonna cat to you as a father. I'm just telling you how the shit's supposed to go. You just supposed to deal with it, because at the end of the day, it's about your kid. You know what I'm saying? It's about your kid. And on the other switch, after she had a baby, she go through shit. Women have postpartum. That shit is real, cuz. I'm telling you, that shit real. I'm talking about it's real. I'm telling you, real deal. So, cause their body be done changed. Their body be going through so much stuff. Like their hormones be changing. Bro, their whole mind changed. I swear to God, when a woman pregnant, her whole mind changes because it's nature switching everything around in her to prepare her to take care of a child. See what I'm saying? It's switching everything around her mind. You'll see your girl acting totally different than she ever act before. They got a stage called nesting. This is where she getting ready to have a baby. She buying shit, you getting shit, she gathering shit. No different than a damn bird or a squirrel or any kind of animal in nature when they finna get ready to have their kid. It's beautiful, actually. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? To watch it happen. You know what I mean? We men, we have our issue things, but we don't go through that. So I used to just sit and watch it. I'd be like, damn, so she doing this now. She in this state now. And they don't even be knowing it sometimes. They just be like, it's just naturally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, after they have the kids, it's still another stage, you know what I'm saying? And it's just because their hormones and shit is all jumbled up and shit because their body had to switch around in order to prepare for taking care of the kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna play what they were saying, what Wack 100 was saying about Chrisean, and I'm gonna play what Vlad was saying about Chrisean, and I'm gonna play what DJ Akademiks said about Chrisean. And I'm not gonna play the video. I'm gonna just play the sound, of course, because it's on Vlad TV. But I thought I was the only one that was asking these questions. I did it in a cracky, jokey way, which probably was poor. It was poor taste. But I'm gonna entertain. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna. I mean, like, you know what I mean. I don't mean. I didn't mean to be mean. You know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm entertained. Fuck that. It's showtime. You know what I mean. Like, straight up though. Where y'all go?
I'll tell you this. When I interviewed Akademiks last time in New York, he was saying how he had a FaceTime call with her, fully pregnant. She's smoking a blunt. And she's like, shh. He's like, shh. Full blown, like 8 months pregnant.
FaceTime her. She's like smoking a joint.
Full
on pregnant. Full on
yeah.
pregnant. Smoking a joint.
Like,
and I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like,
yeah.
no fucks given. You know what I mean?
And now the child, people are saying potentially has birth defects and so forth. And she's telling people like, oh, shut up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're all parents. But the child's about 8, 9 months. Usually about that time, child's already crawling, he's reaching, he's grabbing, he's responding. In some situations, taking their first steps. So, people see that when she goes live, mothers and fathers are going off of what they see. And the response of the child isn't what it should normally be, right? I don't think she understands that because I think her upbringing is like that wasn't in her life. People concerned, I'm concerned, but I understand her mentality. Some shit you can run from it, but you can't hide from it.
Yeah, they're saying it's fetal alcohol syndrome. That's the rumor. I don't know it's true. I hope it's not true. But it's like, man, you're pregnant for 9 months. You could avoid drugs and alcohol for those 9 months. Get as high as you want to get when the baby comes out. It won't matter unless you're breastfeeding.
People were putting up clips, videos, and they was pulling up on her while she was pregnant. 2, 3 of them went up. Her doing all kinds of shit. I wouldn't allow her to do anything around me. She know I'm gonna say something, but I hope for the baby's sake. But if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that the baby needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done. But, and she has to stop taking it as attacks or taking it as, people trolling. Like, when it comes to kids, it ain't even about her. It's about the kid.
It's about the kid. It's about the kid, man. It's sad when I see it. And isn't she wanted? Doesn't she have to turn herself in over something? And she's saying she's not going to do it?
Yeah, she got a couple felony warrants.
Damn, a couple of felony warrants?
Legal. I know legal's been contracted for a few. They're in different states, and then she has a situation out here, as we all know. Whatever happened at the Braxton situation.
Hey, so y'all heard what Wack 100 said, right? Now I'm telling y'all, I never seen none of this shit. I never seen. Maybe because I maybe because I don't know. You know how the goddamn computers be. You say one goddamn thing, and next thing you know, excuse me, on your feed comes some shit that you just said. You ain't even got the motherfucking. You ain't even got the motherfucking. You can just say that shit out loud. I swear it's like these computers be motherfucking listening to what we say. But y'all know the other day I said at the end of the live I voiced my comedic opinion about Chrisean Rock and Blueface's baby, and voila, goddamn Wack 100 Vlad TV interview talking about the situation popped up, and DJ Akademiks Vlad TV interview popped up talking about the situation. Now let's unpack this. Chrisean, from what Wack 100 was saying. Now listen, listen. I take what Wack say with a grain of salt. Most of the time, because he goddamn show live every now and then. You know what I mean? He like TK Kirkland, goddamn it. He's seen everything. He been everywhere. He know everything. This and that there. But for this one, I believe him. I believe him on this one here. I believe him. He says a couple videos popped up about Chrisean on Chrisean doing certain things while she was pregnant. This and that there. But I want to say this too, man. And I know Chrisean got warrants and shit too. I did know that. Let's say that I gotta say this too, man. We gotta talk about the real elephant in the room. Chrisean ain't all mentally there. It don't look like it. Let's just be real, dog. Let's just be real. Chrisean Rock is not mentally all there. And that would explain the big ass tattoo on her face. That would explain her with the missing teeth. You know what I'm saying? As far as like still having that shit like that. And I will say this, she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty girl. She missing the teeth, but she works that bitch. Like she pretty as fuck. Without without a teeth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying when we really sit here and think about it, bro, like who the fuck does that? Who the fuck got money and still don't put no motherfucking teeth in no motherfucking mouth? Got all this jewelry, got all this motion. She got motion. She had motion. So slow down a little bit. Probably because of that damn warrant or whatever, but she got motion. You know what I mean? She that done blew up. You know. So then when you look at the frequency of the toxic shit that be going on in her life, the decisions that she make, the impulse, the low impulse control, as far as like her uh doing drugs, drinking a lot, cutting up, showing out. But she ain't her elevator don't go all the way up to the top, bro. That just be real. Her elevator don't go all the way up to the top. They say that girl was drinking her ass off, smoking her ass off while she was pregnant. And I think that got a lot to do with the shit she get herself into, or the shit she allows to happen in her life, or the shit she does in her life. I think it's her 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 mind. How she look. Cause physically she's fine as far as like appearance, and she's very athletic. You know what I'm saying? She's very athletic. But I'm saying when it comes down to like critical thinking, decision making, uh, putting the square peg in the square hole, and the round peg in the round hole, and uh uh that type shit right there. Playing playing Tetris. I believe she catch hell playing Tetris. You know what I mean? She probably can play goddamn Pong, but that goddamn Tetris and Pac-Man, she catch hell playing Tetris and Pac-Man, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk now. Um, but I'm gonna play what DJ Academics said about Chrisean Rock. We're gonna talk about it again, man. Damn. Shit crazy, dog. That shit crazy in the motherfucker, dog.
Chrisean is on a level of total insanity that I've never experienced before. I mean, she has a blue face tattoo on her face now.
Does that look?
I mean, I don't know what it is. They're saying that the baby might have
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, have certain birth defects.
Hey, listen, she
Like
FaceTimed me one time, Vlad.
Yeah.
This is when the owner of Zeus was trying to like patch up whatever, and this was like y'all keep going back and forth online, like talk. FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. Like, and I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no fucks given. You know what I mean? Now, again, I'm hoping.
And that to me is like I want to cry just thinking about it.
Yeah, they caught her in the club with a full bottle of Henny, full pregnant.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It's like, okay, like it's one thing to troll, to fist fight, to cuss out your baby daddy, to break in his house, to steal his car, but you've now affected a child for the rest of its life. Like there's nothing funny about this.
Hey,
there's no humor. Like you could find humor in her fights with Blueface. You could find some humor in the face tattoo. You could even find humor that Blueface goes to jail because she no, but not that he goes to jail, but the way he goes to jail because he doesn't want to be called a bitch by his girl. But there's nothing funny about a child being mentally disabled for the rest of their lives. Vlad, there's nothing funny about that.
Vlad,
there's no joke about that.
It's so sad that I watch Zeus, man. Shout out to my man Lemmy. He found a really interesting way how to monetize dysfunction.
Yeah.
Fights, beefs. There's no plot. Every episode. Yo, she was talking behind your back. Fight.
Yeah.
Yo, why you ain't jumping to fight? Fight.
Right.
It's so.
But this was already done on Love and Hip Hop. It was already done on Jerry Springer.
But it's to such an extreme where it's like,
yeah.
You know, I do believe it's had an effect on society. I think the reason why people actually are attracted to, I'm not gonna just blame them, but people actually think toxic relationships mean love.
It's always been like, I get it. There's a reason. Like I've done a few Love and Hip Hop cameos, but I've never wanted to be on a reality. I've turned down reality shows. Like I don't want that. I don't want to be represented. I'm not fighting anybody. You know, when Charleston White, the back and forth, he's like, "Yo, I want to box you for 100,000." I'm not going to box Charleston White. You know what I mean? Like I don't even entertain the thought. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't box him for $1 million. You know, so
40 million,
huh?
40 million.
40 million I'd box.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there you get it.
40 million. I would train because that's now multi-generational wealth.
Yeah.
Anyone says they're not going to get in a ring with someone for multi-generational wealth is lying to themselves.
Yeah,
you know, but I don't think Tyson's getting 40 million to fight Jake Paul. So I don't think no one's offering 40 million. You might get a good 20. You're right. You're right.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But at the end of the day, man, like at the point that your child is born mentally disabled because you are taking drugs and alcohol while pregnant, is like that should almost be illegal. Like she should almost go to jail for that shit. Honestly, child endangerment is a real thing.
There's a warrant out for arrest right now,
and she's not going to jail, right?
Yeah, she's ducking it. Her lawyer's going to handle it.
You know, at some point, there's going to be actual real. I mean, number one, with the child, there already are real repercussions. We don't get to see them because you don't see the kid like, you know, being paraded around all you know, in this current state.
At some point, these reality cameras will turn off.
Yes.
At some point, people they'll stop being intrigued by her.
There'll be someone new.
Someone new.
More extreme.
And then they got to be actual parents. And their dysfunction won't seem so funny. It won't be no jokes.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
People will go to jail.
There's going to be jail.
There's going to be foster care.
There's going to be child support. There's going to be protective orders.
Yes.
There's going to be supervision from the state.
Yes.
And you never know. There might be punitive action because you guys are not or neglecting the child.
Exactly.
If you continue
as
to do
they
all
should.
this shit.
As there should be repercussions for that shit. Because there's nothing cute and funny about a child being abused.
It's kind of
when it's adults, I get it. Cool. Beat each other up. Smack each other with bottles. I don't give a shit. Y'all are adults. Y'all can walk out.
It's kind of
when it comes to kids, it's a different story.
It's kind of unfortunate that, like, I ain't gonna lie, they've even turned once Blueface called that shit the circus, and he's basically saying even the baby's in the circus. Yeah. People making memes. You know, they say the baby look like Charles Barkley, right?
Man, listen, it's a baby, man. That baby did not ask to be in that position, and it's in that position right now. And chances are that baby will be taken out of that household at some point, you know. And if she goes to jail, I mean, there goes, you know. And when both parents are in jail, I mean, the fuck.
Hey, I'm gonna say this too. Let's be real too. Both of them come from dysfunction. Both of them come from dysfunction, and that's why I be trying to tell. This is why I be trying to tell people, bro. Like, listen, a lot of us come from dysfunction. You heard that? You heard the key word, us. A lot of us come from dysfunction. It's just different levels of dysfunction, and also whether we get help. When I mean help, whether we get some type of treatment, you know what I mean, which is, you know, it's taboo now. You know, a lot of people don't want to admit or accept or come to the conclusion that they may need to go talk to somebody because of trauma. A lot of us have childhood trauma. Some of us deal with it better than others. Some of us deal with it and can go forward, and it doesn't look like it affects us in as negatively as others. You know, some have trauma and don't even understand or recognize that the way that they behave or the way that they act or the things that they do comes from the fact that they had things happen to them in their childhood, and it's affecting the way that they do things, their outlook, their behavior, as adults. And when I'm telling you this shit, like I'm telling you shit because a lot of us do, bro. I'm telling you, no motherfucking joke. I'm be honest with you. I can't think of now woman that I've been with that didn't have some childhood trauma, which means that most likely most of the women most of the men that the women be with probably got the same shit. I just don't be paying attention to the men because I'm a man and I fuck with women. You feel what I'm saying? So I can see it in the women, but I also know that I have childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? So when I thought about it, I was like, damn, a lot of us probably got childhood trauma. You know what I'm saying? And we just deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm be honest with you, it ain't no perfect parents, y'all, but it is some bad ones too now. You know what I'm saying? It is some motherfucking bad ones. I just told, you know what I'm saying? I just told a story last night. Y'all catch my last live, man. Go catch the last live we did last night, man. Go to like 2 hours and I think it was 2 hours and 55 minutes or something like that. Go out, go check that bitch out. It's fun. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. We had such a laugh, me, Chanel, and Eddie last night. I actually ended the live because we was laughing so goddamn hard. But on some serious shit, that was childhood trauma. What I was actually talking about on some serious shit, on some real shit. You see how it kind of like I say we was laughing about it, but real talk, that shit was really childhood trauma. It was really shit that affected me growing up. You see what I'm saying? Just that I probably was able to deal with it, you know what I mean, mentally compartmentalize, put it over here, laugh it off, you know what I mean, put up a defense mechanism so it don't uh put me in a state of mind where I'm depressed or some shit like that, you know what I mean? Be honest with you, I thought about this too. I laugh a lot about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a defense mechanism too. When you really break it down, when you really think about it. You see what I'm saying? Everything ain't motherfucking funny. Everything that I talk about ain't motherfucking funny. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the fucked up shit that happened to me as a kid, it ain't motherfucking funny. But I make it funny when I tell the stories about it to I'm just assuming him. I'm just assuming him. I think I make it funny in order to be able to deal with whatever happened. And probably also be able to tell people about whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? I put it in a funny way. See what I'm saying? Maybe that's my way of dealing with it. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because the same stories and shit that I tell that could be considered that I make funny, somebody on the outside looking in could fucking be crying about the shit that I'm saying happened. You see what I'm saying? Now I say all that to say this. Blueface mama. Um, this lady toxic as fuck. That lady toxic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anonymous One. Shout out to Sean Taylor. Um, this lady toxic as fuck. I think I don't even remember when she kind of like insinuated like that. Blueface be wants want to mess with a girl that remind him of his mama and all this type of shit. Like it's kind of like insinuating like the Blueface have like a secret thing to want to have be with his mama. She said this shit. I can't remember. I might not be saying it right, but if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. She said this shit like on social media and shit now. And then when I peep Blueface and I peep how his family and how they react, how they act, and then I see Chrisean Rock family and I see how they act. I see why these young people is the way they are. It's trauma. It's childhood trauma. It's generational curses. We were just watching a young lady well, I'm gonna say a young lady, a lady last night. Tania put me up on the lady. I can't remember her name right now. But she was a toxic mother. And she's super viral on the internet. If somebody can remember her name, y'all Y'all can refresh my memory, put it in the chat. I'm gonna look her name up right now. But they was explaining her situation, and uh this is my first time looking seeing her, but but she definitely was a toxic mama, and she was actually perpetuating that shit to the Shanika Grant, that's her name, Shanika Grant. She definitely was a toxic mama, and she definitely was transferring that goddamn toxicity down to her children. She lady got 10 children. You already a toxic mama. You already got all kind of mental shit going on, and then your baby daddy, he ain't he ain't motherfucking no better. You know what I'm saying? So now you just stuck with a bunch of children, and you can't do nothing but teach them the bullshit that you know. You know what I mean? Lord, hopefully some of them can learn how to be better, how to do better outside of what the fuck you teaching them. You know what I'm saying? And that's a hard thing to break too. I'm gonna tell you some real shit too. I done seen a lot of motherfucking toxic people perpetuate shit to the children. And a lot of times the children be loving their parents so much till they just believe everything they parents say. And they parent be fucked up like a motherfucker from childhood trauma. This is how you get a lot of these racist children. Children ain't no motherfucking race. You take Asian kid, a black kid, a white kid, and you put them out there on that goddamn playground without the influence of our stereotypes and shit that we teach them. Them motherfucking children gonna play like a motherfucker. On God, they gonna play. They'll not a racist thing will never come out of them as long as the people around them, the grown people, do not teach them that shit. I promise you that. See what I'm saying? But you see how the grown people pass that shit on down to the children, and it just continue to pass down and pass down and pass down until either one of them is one of them it breaks the chain and say hell no, or until and teach the other kid and teach their children different, or one of them say hell no, my daddy, that shit ain't right because of they probably done went to school and they got their own mind and they don't learn and they're like, oh no, man, just because my friend John is black, that does not mean I'm better than him because I'm Caucasian or whatever. We the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I'm just trying to show you how parents can pass down bullshit to their kids. And a lot of times the kids don't turn from that because they be taught that. And that in turns keep this shit going. And that's partly kind of why when you see Blueface and Chrisean Rock, they already okay, put it away. Lord forbid you somebody like Chrisean Rock who elevator don't go all the way up to the top. I'm telling you, her elevator don't go all the way to the top. That don't mean she can't be successful. That don't mean she can't make it. But I'm saying that just mean that she needs help. She need help. She need help. Whether she need to go to, a psychiatrist or somebody to talk to, or whether she need a partner who motherfucking can help her. She she damn sure can't make it with a toxic motherfucker. We see what a toxic motherfucker do. Blueface ain't no better. He ain't no motherfucking better. I swear he ain't. When I seen this nigga go get the baby out the house, get the other girl. What Chrisean Rock at? Man, I don't give a fuck what Chrisean Rock at, nigga. If I don't go with Chrisean Rock, I don't give a fuck what she at. He don't want to fuck with her, but at the same time, you go take your baby from the house in the middle of the motherfucking night with the other girl. Now you you fighting this girl and all else. Man, come on, man. Man, you full of shit. He put that baby in a bunch of bullshit too. Showing the baby privacy and all that shit going on, man. Look, man, hold on, bro. That's some shit you don't do, my nigga. Like, he ain't got them all neither. There's no way that child gonna grow up. Well, it looked like it looked like he got something going on anyway. So, damn. But I'm just saying, say he didn't look like ain't have nothing going on. Say if he came out, healthy, he still wasn't gonna grow up in the best manner that he possibly could because he got two toxic ass parents who don't look like they elevator go all the way up to the stair or the top. I don't give a fuck what you say. So that fucked that kid up, man. These people should be in trouble from the shit that we saw them do on TV while that girl was pregnant, why after she had that baby. For real. They know if they could test that baby, she can take that baby to the doctor and they find out that baby got fetal alcohol syndrome, she need the motherfucking face charges. For real. We need to make an example. We need to make an example. We need to make an example. Because like Vlad said, man, that little boy is gonna have to deal with that shit for the rest of his life. For the rest of his life. Thank God that we wasn't born in that situation. Can you imagine? They ain't give him a fair chance. They ain't even give him a fair chance. They ain't even give him a fair chance. Well, let me tell you something. When my motherfucking baby mom was pregnant with my children, nigga, that was the number one thing that I was motherfucking afraid of. I wanted my children to be born healthy. So much so till my last little boy, when I FaceTime and I talk to his mom, she let me he be running around playing and shit. So she'll let me see him moving around and doing little shit. I be saying, why are you doing that? Well, I be so goddamn on him. Like I be watching. I be like, why are you doing that? He might just pick up a Lego or pick up a block toy and say, ah. I be like, hey, why are you yelling so much? You know what I mean? Like I be on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I be beeping because I told you I did a lot of Googling and stuff, and I be, Googling autism and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, and I even be looking, and I even know the things that your kid's supposed to be doing at what age. Like at this age, you're supposed to be feeding itself. This age, you're supposed to be grabbing the spoon. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's ages they supposed to be doing. So I gotta do is Google it. So I be peeping. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I be really cognizant of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because my biggest fear is that my kid has some type of defect or some type of um, uh, mental illness or something that he got to deal with for the rest of his life. And and I hope that that's most parents' fear, and I hope that's why I don't I don't understand how Chrisean could be drinking and smoking while she was pregnant like that. But then again, when it comes to when I think about when I saw her family on that reality series, when I saw um, what she had to deal with growing up, on top of the fact that she looked like mentally, you know what I mean, like she ain't all there either. And then the picture becomes clearer to me. Then I can see how we get here, and I can see the cause and effect. And Poe Junior, poor Junior. Damn, you know, this shit be sad, dog. This shit be sad. This shit be sad than a motherfucker. She got warrants, so now you're going to jail, baby doll. You're going to jail. When you got warrants, you're going to jail. So now, with Blueface being in jail, with you being in jail, where they gonna put your kid in child services? That's gonna put your child who is already dealing with a lot right now in child services. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a lot of people sat there and they egg that shit on. You know the Blueface and Chrisean Rock uh, show train wreck or whatever. I never did. That shit never it never it never excited me. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I used to always be thinking whenever I did see them. I used to be like, damn, why they don't just break up? Like I'm tired of seeing them do this shit. That's what I used to say. You don't get that fear until you owe them. You know what I'm saying? You're so possessive. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, damn, why they just don't break up? I'm so fucking tired of seeing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Then you got all these people around them, all these networks and all of these family members. They see that they making money off of fighting on reality TV and they want to get in on it too and they want to be in on it too and like just sheer stupidity. You know what I'm saying? This shit just sad, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't watch too many reality shows I didn't care for. That's what I'm saying. I didn't either. I didn't either. Bro, listen, man. I used to watch a little Love and Hip Hop a couple first season when that shit first came out. But honestly, I don't watch none of that shit no more. I don't even watch TV no more, y'all. On God, I don't. Only time I watch TV is if I'm trying to watch a sports event. Football, basketball, that's about it. I watch a little women's basketball now because of the, you know, they got Caitlyn and then they got Angel Reese in there. You know what I'm saying? But I don't watch real TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch. I'm on internet. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are. But that baby looked like he got fetal alcohol syndrome. That baby, I seen that video that I had talked about on my live when I was joking and making cracks and shit about the baby and the situation. Um, the people that video said that people think that baby got blind, man, because the baby eyes can't focus. You know what I'm saying? Like the baby head when something comes in front of that baby head ain't turning to locate uh what's in front of it. That baby just staring off into the abyss. So I'm not a doctor, but it do look like something's wrong with that baby's vision, man. Like I'm a parent. So you know, I can tell. Like I can look at the kid. I can look at the kid. You're supposed to be able to look at kids and tell. You know what stage they're supposed to be at with the age they at. I went over to my partner wife house, wife parents house for Thanksgiving. Y'all know me. I'm like a loner, so to speak. Y'all, those who know who know need to know. And I went over their house for Thanksgiving, and they had a little baby in there, man. And the little baby was little motherfucker, right? A little girl. I said, how that baby up? They said 8 months. I said 8 months. Man, that little baby run around that goddamn house like a motherfucker. I'm talking about. Hey, look. I'm talking about that little baby was moving good. I'm talking about. I say, damn. But me having children, I knew that baby was ahead of the stage. Cause that baby is little, man. Ain't no way that baby supposed to be moving like that, man. I promise you, that little baby was getting it, boy. 8 months old, that baby run around that goddamn house. I'm talking about good fashion, good balance, all type of shit. So I was like, okay, then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Um, I did crack my jokes the other day, and I don't take them back. I ain't gonna tell you that. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it if I'm gonna take it back. And it was all just entertainment. But I had to drop this video on some serious shit because uh I saw that other people had came out and said something about it. I didn't know nobody. I didn't know nobody had not said. I didn't know none of these people had said anything about that situation other than when I seen that video that I commented on the live like 2 lives ago that I did. You know, because honestly I got tired of not saying nothing. I've been from the first couple times I got a chance to look at that baby. I assumed then that it was something going on with that kid, and I just didn't see nobody else say nothing. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I got tired of people not saying the motherfucking thing. Know what I'm saying? What's the SLK? Yo, it's possible he has a genetic disability. It's possible. It's possible. They say they stayed for the money. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, I'm gonna tell you another thing I seen happen too. I seen her. I don't know how true it is, but I seen her. They say she was messing with other, messing with dudes and shit while she was pregnant too. Know what I'm saying? I seen that come out too. Know what I'm saying? Like that's just disgusting. If you I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If you will have sex with somebody else other than your child's father while you pregnant, for me, that's just the lowest of the low. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. For me, that's just my opinion. It's not a lot of it's not a lot of girls that I seen do that, but it is some that I seen do that. Know what I'm saying? For me, that's the lowest of the motherfucking low right there. You don't know what you could fuck around and give your baby. I'm gonna take it a step further than this. If you a man and you got a girl pregnant and you having sex with another girl and then you having sex with your pregnant girl, why she? You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up too. That's fucked up too because you got to think about the kid, man. First of all, shit wrong anyway, but you got to think about the kid, man. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna risk giving my child something and giving my girl something or me catching something. Look, check this out. True story. We was mm, teenagers. I was a teenager. I think I was like I wanna say probably about 17. Uh, one of my relatives. I'm gonna just say one of my relatives. She's a girl. She got pregnant from one of my homeboys. Right, her first kid. She happy, everything. Da da this, da da that. Uh, I can't remember how far along she was, but she ended up. It couldn't have been that far along because she had a miscarriage. Me and my baby mom had a stillborn. We was like 7, 8, like 8 months, something like that when our kids passed. But she had a miscarriage. When she went to the hospital or whatever, and they tried to figure out the cause of the miscarriage. How about her baby daddy had gave her STD? He had STD too. He went to the hospital. He went and got his shit straightened out, checked out. He gave her STD, and that caused her to lose her baby, her first child. Do you know? Let me tell you another. Do you know how hard? Do you know how hard it is on a woman when she lose a child? Boy, listen. Us men. Let me tell you some real shit. It's a little different because I'm talking about when they pregnant. It's a little different for us because we didn't actually carry the baby. Our body ain't switch over hormonally and all of that shit. We still mourn. We still be mad, sad, but we ain't as sad as the women. It don't affect us the same. I'm just keep it real with you. It doesn't. It doesn't. Just keep it real with you. My baby, I have dealt with that. My baby mama was stillborn, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That shit was hard on her. That shit was hard on her to see her to carry that baby in her stomach and then to lose her baby. Boy, I saw that. We had a funeral. We had a real funeral for my baby. Everything, the grave, everything, the funeral procession, everything. Man, I sat there and held my baby mama. I was 18. I was 18. No, I was 19. She was 18. I sat right there and helped my baby mama while she cried. The same baby mama that passed. She just passed 2 years ago. I sat there and held her while she cried, dog. And she boo. I'm talking about why they knowing our baby into the ground and shit like that. And she cried so goddamn much, dog. She cried so hard, bro. And I'm sad too. I'm sad too. But I wasn't as sad as she was because I didn't get an opportunity to bond like she did. The baby wasn't in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I understood that um it affects them way worse, way worse, way worse. Me and her used to still go to our baby grave site. Listen, even when we went together, I call her. Like my baby, it was her birthday January 8th, right? So I call her. I say, hey, I'm sorry, she could be with her. She could have a nigga anything. I call her like a couple days earlier. I say, hey, um, you know what? You know about that time, right? She'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, you going out there? She's like, yeah, I'm going out there. I say, all right. I said, I'm going out there too. I say, I'm gonna put some bells. I said, I got some stuff. I'm putting like a teddy bear, you know, little balloons on her grave, and I'm gonna clean it off. She said, okay. I'll probably be out there before you. So if you see the stuff I left out there, just you know what I'm saying, leave the stuff that I left out there, whatever. And that's what we would do every year. And if I and I and if and every and even if I would not call her, she'll call me. She'll say, you know, it's about that. It's almost her birthday, and I'll be like, yeah. And she'll be like, you going out there? I'll be like, yeah, I'm going out there. And we did this every year until my baby mama passed. We would both go to our daughter's grave on her birthday. We never went together. She would go on her own time, and I would go on my own time. But I could always tell when she had been there because the baby I have new stuff out there. You know, after a while the cemetery will take the stuff off the graves anyway. But you know, when my baby mama be there, she'll be done put some fresh flowers or some fresh balloons, fresh little baby doll. You know what I mean, stuff like that. And I would do the same. And we did this every fucking year for 20 some years. 20 some years. I mean, my baby was born and passed in 2000. 20 some years. We did this. You see what I'm saying? So um it affects them differently, bro. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I lost her and I lost her and a child. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But we got two grown kids together. My son, we had three kids. I got all my kids were from the same woman until I just had this this last little indie animal. You know what I mean? But yeah, we had yeah. I knew my baby mom since we was 10 years old, man. I knew my baby mom since I was 10 years old. Since we was children. Me and my baby mama played boyfriend and girlfriend since we was 10 years old. Real shit. Real shit. Since we were about 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? You know, of course we wasn't hunching or no shit like that, but eventually we did when we got, bigger. Yeah. Then she slipped one baby in there on me. She slipped my stepdaughter, her first kid in there on me. But I'm be honest with you, I wasn't having sex at the time. My baby mama had a daughter before I ever had sex at all. Period. Know what I'm saying? So, it's good. But we ended up getting together anyway. We ended up getting together after she had her kid. And I raised uh my stepdaughter till she was 9. Yeah. Me and my baby mama got together like officially when her daughter was like 1 years old. And from 1 years old to 9, I raised my stepdaughter, and then me and her had three kids in the middle of that. One of them stillborn, two here, still here. And then she just passed. Like 2 years ago. Yeah. But I say all that to say this, man. Man, y'all got the motherfucking. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. But it's hard though. It's hard though when you really sit and think about it because I'm telling you, man. Um, if you fucking don't got nobody around you, okay, put it this way. Let me tell you some real shit. I done been in situations where I done been talking to women, and I don't want to seem like I'm bashing women, but I can only give it from my perspective because nigga, I ain't gay. All I deal with is women. You know what I'm saying? So That's the only way I can get. But I done been in situations where I've been in relationships with women, and I could see the toxicity in the family. I could see the influence of the mother on the daughter. I could see it. I could see the shit. Appreciate you, Susan Jones. I could see the shit, right? And I could see the way they moving ain't right. I could see them. I could see the way they living is causing them to go through all this shit. But they can't. It's like they living in a cage. It's like they living in a mental cage and they can't see it. But I can see it on the outside looking in. So what I try to do is, because I fuck with the daughter, I fuck with her. I try to subtly, kind of like, kind of help her to be able to break some of that, them generational curses, that mental cage shit that they have been growing up in all their life. And for the life of me, I promise to God, I have never been successful at doing it. Not one time. Not one time have I been successful in having a girlfriend that was brought up in a toxic household, brought up in a bunch of negativity. I have never been able to break them from that cycle. Never. 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 The only thing ever happened is at first they'll, they may be able to, they'll try to, you can do a little bit. But at at some point they just revert back to behaving or the same behaviors that they saw their mama or their parents or that household exhibit. So after a while, you have to come up with you have to make a decision. Am I finna continue to, what I mean? When I know this is stupidity, when I know this is bullshit, when I know I don't even have to go through this, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just doing this because I'm trying to lead you. That's my job. I'm a man. I'm trying to lead you out the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit right there ain't what it is, shouting. But hey, if I can't lead you, eventually I got to go. I got to go. And I'm telling you, so I'm just trying to show you how hard it is to, when you raised in a toxic situation, in order first to be able to realize that you're in some toxic shit, then to have the skills that it takes to get the fuck up out of that toxic shit, and then to not do that toxic shit in your relationships. You see what I'm saying? Boy, it's hard, I swear. I'm probably the only motherfucker. Listen, I'm probably the only motherfucker that I know that was able to do it by themselves without some help. And that's because I'm one of the only people that I know. Listen, I'm telling you some real shit. I'm preaching here. I'm one of the only people that I know that has the skill, the skills to look in that mirror at themselves every day and say, hey, you need to do this. You need to get better at this. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. You fucking up right here. Most people don't do that shit. I swear to God, I done seen this shit 1,000 times. But listen, that is the biggest problem with people. Real shit. Most people cannot look at their fucking self and say, hey, you wrong. You did this. You shouldn't have did that. I swear to God, I be floored. I be like, what? I be listening to people justify shit. Like, they be justifying bullshit. I see it all the time. I be like, what? Listen, man, just say you want to do this because you want to do it. But don't justify the shit. But they have to justify it so they can deal with the fucked up decisions that they made or the fucked up decisions that they finna make. You gotta blame somebody. And that just keep them making fucked up decisions. Don't got nobody around them to try to tell them, hey, that ain't right. They got fuck ass homeboys around them that'll tell them, yeah, go ahead, bro, do that shit. Or they got fuck ass family members or fuck ass homegirls. Yeah, go do that shit, girl. Yeah, fuck that nigga, girl. But when they end up getting killed, or they end up going to jail, or they end up catching AIDS out their ass, or they end up whatever. Where them cheerleaders at then? What are people that should have told them, man, nah, I don't believe you should do that, dog. I'm just be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Look, I swear to God, bro, I'm the homeboy. If I got some shit going on, I'm gonna say it this way. I'm the homeboy. If you got some shit going on, I'm gonna try to talk you out of it first. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, look, check this out. You got this, you got the kids, this, that. I'm gonna try to talk you out of it first. Now, if I can't talk you out of it, I can't talk you out of it. You grown, you can do what you want to do. But I'm gonna be the homeboy to try to talk you up out of it, right? I'm also the homeboy. If I got some shit going on, feel me, and I already done made my decision of what I'm finna do, I'm not gonna ask you to be in it with me. I'm not gonna ask you to, hey, look, bro, let's go spin on this nigga. No, I'm gonna do my shit on my own. You know why? Because you got your life, you got your family. Now, if you want to come on your own, if you want to come out and explain this shit, that's different. But I'm not trying to help anybody that I fuck with down a path of destruction. Even if I'm going down one, I go down that bitch on my own. Cause one thing about me, I already be done made this. I already understand the consequences, and I'm be done already accepted them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like a bitch fuck with my children or something like that. Hey, I'm cool with going laying on the bunk for 40 years about one of them. I'm cool with them burying me out back. I'm cool with Heavy D and them burying me out back with the white cross like they did on Life. You remember Heavy D and them was digging them graves when they were talking about Claude and them? Yeah, I'm cool with going over there. About one of them children, about one of my loved ones, about my woman or something like that who really love me and fuck with me, who loyal to me. Yeah, I go out there. You can put me out there when it's all said and done. That's my job anyway. I'm a man. To die to protect my family, provide shit like that. So I'm just saying, like, we gotta start breaking these motherfucking generational curses, man. But it's hard because a lot of us don't want to admit that we have shit fucked up with us. And a lot of us just bury the shit, and soon as a motherfucker tell you something, you swear they hating on you. You know, you swear they trying to put you down. You know, because it hurts. It hurts to hear so that you may be, doing some fuck shit, or you people. That's why they don't admit it. That's why listen. I have seen people in the hood swear to God ain't got a motherfucking dime. Not that it's a bad thing or whatever, but I'm saying, like, they don't have shit going on, but they'll be, and it's sort of it's a good and a bad thing. It's sort of like ignorance is bliss. They'll be so goddamn like, oh yeah, this and that. They'll be so happy for nothing. Instead of them looking at what they got going on and saying, I'm just by me fooling my, and they really not even happy. They're really not happy. It's just a false sense of happiness because they got to be able to cope with the spot that they in. You know what I'm saying? And we all kind of from the hood, we kind of all got a little bit of it. But the good ones, the best ones of us we'll use that when we can, not to fully be depressed at the situation we in, but we'll also know when to cut it off, to know when to get out that bitch and go to getting us what we need to get us what we need to be. We won't just sit right there and goddamn whatever world is where you forget everything. Neverland. We won't sit there in Neverland and fly around like Peter Pan them, and never grow up. See what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to explain to you is that ability, that defense mechanism that they have, the way they can't look at themselves and see that they fucking up, or that they in a fucked up place and that they need to get themselves up out of that fucked up place. It's a good thing for a short amount of time, but you can't get stuck there. You can't get stuck right there, never land, never looking at yourself, never trying to get out of that spot. And that's where a lot of drug use come at. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. That's why a lot of people get into a heavy drug use right there, because the drug use keep them in never land. Know what I'm saying? The drug use, it makes them feel better when they're in that spot. I'm telling you, I done paid attention to this shit. I done been around, nigga. I watched the shit a lot. You got to fight, man. You got to fight. You got to say this ain't what it ain't what it is. And I understand everybody got ups and downs, nigga. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it. It's nothing wrong with going through life. Life ain't no motherfucking what's name. Life like a wave. It's up, it's down, peaks and valleys. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying some of us are in these positions due to the fact that we don't want to. You ever seen that movie, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Any of y'all ever seen that movie, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Do y'all remember the one dude that was the vampire? You remember him, right? You remember they had the painting, right? Do you remember the painting? The painting had a cover on it. And you remember when they took the painting off, the cover off the painting, who was it? It was him. It was him. The reason why the painting had the cover on it is because he could not look inside the painting to see who he really was or he would die. And that's how they end up killing him, remember? They took the painting, took the cover off the painting, and it was like there's pretty much like a mirror of him, and let him see himself for who he really is. And that killed him. And it's the same with most people. If you go to somebody right now who you love and you say it in the right way, and you tell them, you try to say a little shit, you can tell them to help them. Most of them motherfuckers say you hating on them. Most motherfuckers say you're trying to put them down. I'm telling you. Most people can't take constructive criticism. They lock themselves in a mental cage, and this is where they remain for the rest of their lives. I done seen it. I done seen it. I done seen it with my older relatives, older black relatives. They pass down they pass down their taboos and things that they believe. And a lot of that shit be bullshit like a motherfucker. Some of it is true, some of it is valuable. But a lot of that shit be bullshit as fuck. But this is the fears. They pass down the fears that they have. They pass down the fears that they had in life down to us as their offspring and their children. And it keeps us in that same mental stage. It's almost like when it's back in slavery days, when the mama slave had a kid, and she would try to keep the slave master wouldn't even have to keep the kid in line. The mama them gonna keep the kid in line because the mama them don't want to lose the kid to the slave, to the whip or to the noose. So they make sure that they police the children out of love, but out of fear as well. But we ain't in that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you got to tell you something. A lot of times you got to motherfucking not listen to the shit your mama them and your dad and them say, nigga. Real talk. You got to be able to understand when they telling you some shit that's positive, some shit that you can use, or some shit that just some old stereotypical bullshit, or some childhood trauma bullshit, or some shit that they went through, so they put it on you. Like a mama that gonna tell her daughter, niggas, these niggas ain't shit. No, your niggas wasn't shit. Maybe you wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, listen, I swear to God, bro, I don't want to tell you, I don't want to put nobody out there, nigga, but I'm telling you, I done had mother-in-laws, 5 children. Now one of them got the same baby dad. Now one of them got the same daddy. I never seen none of their daddies. I never see them talk about their daddies. The kids grown now. I never see them talk about their daddies. And you the same motherfucker got nerve to tell my girl, your daughter, about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to see that shit. I hate to see a woman who ain't got a man tell another young woman about a man. You ain't even got no goddamn man. How you gonna tell them? How you gonna tell them how to keep a man? You can't keep now. Has it been working for you? Oh, you don't need a man. This that bullshit. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do need one. Just like a man need a woman. Y'all raising children. Them children need the love of that mama, and they need the love of that daddy too. And it's two different kinds of motherfucking love. This shit, it's already mapped out for us. We just keep fighting against the shit. Fuck you think God gave kids mamas and daddies for? It's already perfect. We the ones fucking it up. Then when these kids get big and you can't control them and they out that bitch doing all kind of shit, then you don't want to take no blame for your child dying in the fucking streets. But a lot of times, this that defense mechanism that come in. You blame other people. You don't blame the fact that you fucked up the family one way or the other, whether you're a nigga that you fucked up the family cheating and fucking with different hoes, or you a girl who fucked up the family cheating and fucking with different niggas or something, would put your children in a situation to where they got to only be living with you, or they got to go between you and the mama in what's name house, and then you got to meet another nigga that's their stepdad, and then he gone. Then you got to meet another woman that's a stepmama, then she gone. Then your mama get another nigga that's stepdad, and then he gone. Like, get the fuck out of here. All of this shit matter when it comes to children, bro. Real talk. I'm just telling you. You know, all of these situations ain't our fault. So it's some good dudes out there who got fucked up baby mamas. It's some great women out there got some fucked up baby daddies. I done seen women turn around. I done seen women turning the baby mamas not on their own fault. It's not because they own fucking fault. I done seen it. I done seen girls hard down love a nigga. Have one baby by the nigga. Nigga fuck around and get killed. He fuck around, he dead. Have a get with another nigga after she get over that nigga. Have baby by that nigga. This nigga go to jail. He catch 25 years. She got 2 kids now by 2 different niggas. Find another nigga, she with this nigga. She locked in with this nigga. She ended up having 3 kids from this nigga. This nigga fuck around, go to cheating on the nigga, leave her, and end up going with another nigga. She got 5 kids, one baby daddy dead, one baby daddy in prison, and the other motherfucking 3 baby daddy don't even fuck with him no more because he got a whole nother family, and he don't even want to fuck with the mama if he can't get the pussy from the mama. If she ain't getting no pussy, he ain't taking care of the kids. He out of here. So now she got 5 kids. And don't know another nigga really want to fuck with her because the nigga ain't finna take care of the motherfucking kids. Telling you, I done seen that happen too. I pay attention to a lot of shit. I just don't say shit. I just write it down in my head mentally. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn, life got her. Damn, life got her. Damn, life got him. Happens every day. I feel bad that Junior, Chrisean, Rock, and Blueface Baby didn't get a proper start in life. I feel bad. It looked like that little boy gonna have some challenges in his life. Hit that like button, y'all. Hey, look, donate to the channel, man. Donate to the channel, man. Donate to the channel. Hit that cash out. But I feel sad because I love kids, dog. I love kids. I love kids. I feel like the best thing for that little man, honestly, and I hate to say it like this because I do feel like I love kids to be with their parents. But when I look at that little young man, and what they got going on, and the fact that they couldn't get this shit right for 9 months until this fucking kid was born, so he could have had a better chance of not having all these challenges. I just don't believe. I just don't trust that they can get it together. And they may. I'm not judge jury. This is just only me talking here. Anything can happen. And it ain't, and I don't, and what I say ain't final. What I say ain't the be all end all. But I'm just looking at the pattern. And I just don't see them getting their shit together in order to take care of this boy the way he gonna need to be taken care of. Lord forbid that little man blind, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, but that's one of my worst fears in life, boy. Lose my motherfucking sight. To lose my sight. You know what I mean? Like bitch, I might can lose my hearing. You know what I'm saying? I might could take that, but to lose my sight, can you imagine? See, I think deep. Can you imagine living your life not being able to see shit and then to die in darkness? It's a whole world that you missed, that you never will see. Oh my God, I don't know about y'all, but that shit, to live your whole, I pray this little boy ain't blind. I promise you, I don't give a fuck. I deal with the autism and whatever he may have and all that. But not to have the sense of sight, to live his whole life not seeing colors, people, shapes, places, things, the ocean, the sun, the trees, the birds. You know what I'm saying? And then to die in darkness. Man, shit. I pray he ain't blind. I pray he ain't blind. Chrisean, you got to make some decisions, baby girl. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I hope you can make the right decisions. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, that I see Chrisean Rock with her baby, I swear it does seem like she may have, grown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And definitely since that she doesn't have Blueface around to kind of trigger that damn toxic shit. But baby girl, that face tattoo shit, baby girl, that shit like a cry for help, baby girl. Like for real, like that shit ain't cool. What the fuck? Listen, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Don't love me that much. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I think I'm a great guy. But bitch, if I see you put a face tattoo of me on your face, I'm out of there. Cause something ain't right with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't tell you no lie. You know what I mean? Every time go, I see you put a face. You can be tattooed on your leg or your somewhere over there, your wrist or maybe some shit like that. Some like a little small, a little nice, But a big ass face tattoo of me on your cheek, I'm out of there. I'm out of there because something ain't right. Pretty girl, he should have even told her don't even do that shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. They got God blessed both of them. Cause he can't motherfucking rap. And she make poor decisions. And he blessed both of them with an opportunity to make money and to have an opportunity at a life that a lot of people would love to have as far as like financially, you know? And I really believe that they're making the wrong decisions. They're not doing this uh they're not taking advantage of the blessings. This lady, baby, you got warrants. Like how the fuck you got warrants? You and your baby daddy is finna be in jail at the same time. And your baby finna be out here without his parents. And he looks like he has some health issues. You failed him. That baby ain't been here 1 year and y'all done failed him already. Y'all been failing him since he was in that woman's stomach. Bro, listen, I ain't comparing, I ain't too my horn all that, but I'm just telling you some real shit. I be so happy. I be so happy when every time any of my girlfriends was pregnant, I was so motherfucking happy. I never was the type to be like, oh man, goddamn, baby. Hell no, I want my goddamn kids. Nigga, I can show you pictures. Before my last baby was born, nigga, I had paper stacked to the ceiling. Nigga, I took pictures of it. Nigga, I can show you to you, nigga. One thing about me, I keep receipts. Nigga, before my baby was born, my baby had 3 car seats. Nigga, I worked at Sam's, nigga. I worked at Sam's in Castleton, Indiana, nigga. I was the back room manager, nigga. I had more, them people had shit going out the front. Marita had more shit going out the back, though. Nigga, I sold more shit. Hey, look, I had more shit going out the back door of Sam's than they had going out the front door. Hey, yeah, real talk, man. Bro, listen, I promise you, nigga. Bro, listen, my baby had, what they call that shit? You know, the stroller, the car seat, all of that, the stroller, the car seat, the combo. Nigga, I got that bitch brand new out the box, nigga. And then my job from my townhouse where I lived in, my job was like 3 blocks up. Castleton. It's Indianapolis, Indiana, but it's just like a little, Castleton is like, it's like Winter Park from Orlando. It's right side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like it take you 2 minutes to get to Indianapolis from Castleton. 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You can walk to Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? So but I'm just trying to tell you how I had baby clothes, Pampers, all kind of shit. Anything that came through Sam's that looked it like me and my baby mama could use it for my son before he was born. I got it, nigga. I got it, nigga. Swear to God, if I had to call her to come pick it up while I'm at work, hey, look, we got this. Yeah, come to the back, come get it, come pick it up. Or if I had to wheel that bitch out back when it was time for me to get off, nigga, my baby mama come pick me up. Cause my house is right down the street. When she come pick me up, nigga, I tell her to swing around the back of that bitch. She swing around the back of that bitch, nigga, I put that bitch in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's too big, I'll take her home. And then I get in her car and I drive back up to the job, nigga, and pull around the back and get my motherfucking self. I'm just trying to show you how I was preparing. I was helping to prepare us for the birth of a child. Crib, all that shit. I put all that shit up before the baby even was born. We had all that shit set up. Marita gonna do his job. Blueface, as a father, bro, you gotta do better, bro. And you gotta do way much better than you doing because your child look like he gonna have some issues, some challenges. So that shit y'all got going on, that shit ain't gonna help little Grogu. You know what I mean? Little Grogu. You know what I mean? Y'all ever seen the Mandalorian? Little Grogu. You see a little thing on my thumbnail? Yeah, that's little Grogu. I done gave him a name. Little Grogu. Yeah. You know, Grogu's strong though. You know what I mean? Grogu got powers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Grogu a motherfucker. Grogu. You know what I mean? Grogu grew it. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Don't let Grogu fool you. But I'm just saying, y'all doing this shit in front of everybody, man. Y'all doing this shit in front of everybody. This shit sad, dog. They shouldn't even put y'all on TV no more. Real talk. Them like the networks and all of them people right there. All of y'all like Wack 100 and all y'all say you fuck with them people, bro. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? Right, you say you fuck with Blueface. Let's see if you really fuck with him, bro. Because that's a kid, bro. You done made all kind of money fucking with him. Now that's a kid, bro. Let's see you standing on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, help them. Help them. Lead them. Because they definitely need some guidance. And if you can't lead them, I wouldn't fuck with them. I tell them straight up, hey, look, my nigga, listen. If you ain't gonna do better, by your kid, my nigga, I can't fuck with you. Bro, ask Tory Guns, my homeboy that comes to this motherfucking chat. Terrence Lewis, he know me too. Terrence in the chat, he know me too. He know my kids. He know how we rock them children. Terrence worked with me too. Terrence worked with me too when I was a construction foreman. So anyway, if we got homeboys that ain't fucking with their kids or doing for their kids, we don't fuck with them. Period. Because if you don't love your kids, I know you can't love me. You can't be no nigga that I want to fuck with if you don't love your children. That's your blood. That's your kid. Know what I'm saying? I feel bad for little Grogu, dog. I feel bad for little Grogu. Chrisean Rock, I see you with a neck full of. I see you had a neck full of goddamn jewelry. Nigga, I seen Chrisean Rock had so much goddamn jewelry on. Nigga, I said, get my. And I don't know if it was all of it. You know, sometimes it should be loaners and this and that there or whatever. But nigga, Chrisean Rock had to have $500,000 worth of motherfucking diamonds on her neck, nigga. On God. Damn right. Tell her Terrence Bradford and Gore days. I tell you. I told you. That's what company I worked for. I was the performer. Terrence will tell you. Terrence worked there. Terrence worked there. He seen it. I told you don't tell no lies. And you got all these diamonds. You got all this motion. It's been time for you to sit down and to be a mother. Ain't nothing else more important than being a mother to that kid. When you have a child, your life is not your own. If you didn't want them, you should have ate a plan B, or you should have swallowed them, or made the man wear protection. It's not their fault that they're here, but you owe them. You owe a child to take care of them, to love them, to guide them, to support them, to teach them. And when I mean teach them, I mean teach them better than you were taught. Teach them to be better than you. I promise you, I'm gonna call my son. I'm gonna tell this motherfucking ass too. Hey, you're a moderator on this channel, but you never pull up because I want him to pull up sometimes so y'all can hear, so he could corroborate the shit that I be telling y'all that I teach him. Go look at that video that's on my videos. The one when he was a little boy and I was at the hospital with him. I was actually at the hospital with him. I actually worked at the hospital at the time. I know I had a construction vest on, but my construction company, we work at the hospital. We'll remodel the whole wings. You know, so when they got new machines and new things they need to put in, or this level of the hospital, it's so old it needs to be remodeled. Well, we will seal it off and we will remodel the whole level of the hospital. My company had been working at the hospital for 25 years straight. Remodeling, rebuilding, remodeling, rebuilding, remodeling, and this is constant. This is a constant thing. They still at the hospital right now because it's always new technology. Hospital, you know what I mean, got to update shit. But my son had his head had hurt it or something, so I ended up leaving my job and then picking him up from school, and I had to take him to the hospital. So I took him to the hospital that I worked at, Florida Hospital. So when I was sitting down in the hospital waiting room with him, me and him with the talking, and that's the video that you see. Just listen to how I talk to him. See, that's what I be trying to tell you. People can talk shit. People can make their mouth fried chicken, but I be having proof of the shit that I be saying and the way that I am and the way that I do things when it comes to children and life or whatever. Go look at that video. Remember I've been told y'all, which y'all already knew, the type of person I am, how I like to give and shit like that. Lo and behold, I found the video of me with the lady walking up to me when I was outside the restaurant with waiting on my date. I posted that for you. That shit was years ago. Not that I had a point to prove, but I just people say shit on the internet. Yeah, people tell y'all kind of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know these motherfuckers. They say anything. But I sometimes want to give y'all a little something just so y'all know that Marita ain't one of them other motherfuckers. Marita ain't one of them motherfuckers, you know, the normal, the publicity stunt pulling motherfuckers. The motherfuckers that do all kind of weird shit in order for clicks, likes, and views, lie to you in the title and all of this bullshit right there. Or who gonna tell you to do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? You know one thing, now one thing about me, I'm gonna crack some jokes now. I'm gonna crack some jokes. You know what I mean? I just call it the baby Grogu. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a little shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all pay attention to what I be doing here, in the midst of everything that I'm doing, we gonna listen. We gonna see we gonna talk about current events. We gonna share our opinion on it. Then we're gonna crack some jokes about the shit. So it's all entertaining. But you get knowledge. You getting to tell your point of view of it. We getting to talk about it. We talk about it together, and we crack some jokes about it too. You know what I mean? Because I understand that. Don't nobody want to sit on the internet all the time and be like, oh, it's here, goddamn, the reading rainbow, or, you know what I mean, that boring ass shit. Bitch want to crack some jokes. Bitch want to have some humor sometime. You know what I'm saying? Bitch want to laugh sometime. And I'm funny anyway, so, hey, you know what I mean? Oh, goddamn it, you know? I be want to laugh too. You see, listen, y'all got to pick your game. Now, I just said all that positive shit I just said, which I meant, but I still just called that baby Grogu. You know what I mean? You got to peep the game. You peep. You know, that's the entertainment part of it. You see, I love little Junior. I don't even know him, but I love babies. But I still put that goddamn little Grogu picture in the thumbnail. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? Shit, he look like Grogu. If he was my kid, I'd be like, oh, goddamn, I got a little Grogu. Come on, Grogu. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean? Look, man, I'm black, man. We crack on our kids. Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get the name Peanut. You know what I mean? Pee-wee and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? That's how it goes. Court say just some info. Canada had children hospitals 100% free, and they were super quick. And I'm blessed to be in Canada. One of my kids had to spend a day in. Damn, was free, and they sent him home with no meds. With meds, I know that's right. Shout out to Canada. But overall, Canada turning weird with its low arms, but laws meant to be broken and changed. I seen that. I seen that. I can't remember what I had seen. I was looking at a documentary, and I think the guys that was killing people, they wasn't even really doing no time. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen that. It's just court says that it is just me, but don't celebrities take time off when they pregnant? Beyonce, all them, but she was out there too much. I agree. Like just drinking and shit. Bro, I'm telling you that alcohol is listen, that alcohol is very detrimental to the growth and the shit of your child, man. Alcohol. We to do it too. Listen, any of that shit that you ingest your body will do it. Listen, man, the doctor would tell you certain foods that you can't eat. My baby mama, the one that passed, she loved Pepsis. She loved to drink Pepsis. Boy, when that doctor told her she can't drink no goddamn Pepsi, ooh, you should have seen them. You should have seen them. You should have seen her. She couldn't drink no Pepsis though. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain foods you can't eat, and that's another thing. Uh, this my last baby mama when she was pregnant. We made sure we ate healthy. She ate healthy, I in turn ate healthy with her because I didn't want to. That's one thing I do. If I'm with somebody and they have to do something like like a challenge or something, like okay, so if you want to go to the gym because you want to get yourself together, I'm gonna go with you. Feel me? I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna let you go. I ain't gonna let you go to the gym alone and have to fight alone. You know what I'm saying? If you if you want to start eating healthy, which that's what we did, I'm gonna start too because I'm supposed to be helping you through this. Like, and it's best for me as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine going with somebody and you don't eat certain shit, and then next thing, oh, you trying to stop eating certain shit, and then next thing you know, the motherfuckers in that bitch cooking fried chicken, nigga. That fried chicken smelling good than the motherfucker to you, and eventually you just probably gonna relapse because I'm not helping. I'm not helping you do it. You know what I'm saying? And actually, this shit is bad for me as well. So what me and my other baby mamas just do, I promise you, and I believe this how I fucked around and had this motherfucking last baby too, y'all. I stopped drinking sodas. I stopped smoking. I smoked cigarettes. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped eating fried foods. I started taking vitamins. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? It was some other shit. Oh, and I cut out sugar. I cut out sugar as much as I could. Like man, man, I ain't gonna tell you. You should have seen like my body. And nigga, I had a little pudge in my stomach. Nigga, that shit slid. That shit went away. My skin got clearer. I had more energy. Oh, and we started going to the gym. I can show you videos of me and her working out, going to the gym. We had a subscription at Planet Fitness, a membership at Planet Fitness. And I promise you, bro, I had not had no kids in 17 years. I be goddamn 6 months later, here come this little motherfucker. And I believe it was because I had done started eating healthy and things of that nature and exercising and cleaning my system and shit like that there. Boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, but I started doing that because she wanted to do that. She wanted to start eating healthy and things of that nature and better. And I went along with it and it worked out better for both of us. And I'm just saying that sometimes you're gonna have to help your partner through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta support. You know what I'm saying? No cold cuts because of process. All in the same for real. I'm telling you, I'm the same way, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Hey y'all, please hit that cash out, man. Please donate to the channel, man. If you $1, $2, $3, $4, it don't matter, man. I appreciate you. Every bit is appreciated, man. Listen, man. This is I love having this conversation, but it's sad that we gotta have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a child. It's a child. It's a child, man. That little boy gonna have to go through that shit all his life because of some decisions that his parents made. It's different when it's different when you ain't got no children. So the decisions that you make affect you primarily, and it might affect those around you that love you or your mom and them, daddy. But it ain't a kid, it ain't a child that you brought into this world that they negatively affect if you don't have no kids. But if you have fucking kids, that's sad, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, it's some shit that I used to do that I don't do no more. You know why? Because I got fucking kids. And I got to try to take care of me as best I can for my kids. Because I have my children, I have two children that don't have their mother. And I see every day how that shit affects them. My children are hurt to this day that their mama ain't here. So it'll be irresponsible for me as a parent to not to take care of myself so that my children don't feel that hurt of me not being here. You understand what I'm saying? That was my major gripe with Angela Simmons. If y'all been following this channel a long time, y'all remember when I had that debate with Silverback Gorilla Orangutan Mickey Truth about Angela Simmons and the danger that she was putting herself in by dealing with Yo Gotti. This is what I was talking about. She has a child. She owes that child more than she owes Yo Gotti or any of them motherfuckers over there that she fucking with that could be putting her life in danger. So what you mean to tell me is I'm finna keep fucking with you when people just killed your brother. They trying to kill you, and they'll kill me not because they don't like me. They'll kill me because they don't like you. And all I got to do is just remove myself from this situation and haul ass back up there with my family. Well, my dad and the man who is hip hop royalty. My dad is a fucking reverend, and put me around some of these and put me back around my family members who love me. I don't need your money because we got money. Why am I gonna keep fucking with you and I could possibly die and leave my son without a mother and a father because my son's dad is dead too? See what I'm saying? This is the point I was trying to make. Angela Simmons is putting herself is choosing Yo Gotti over the well being of her child. And what I mean the well being of her child is if something happens to you, mama, that's going to negatively affect the child. Trust me. You know how I know? Because I have a kid. I have 2 children who don't have their mother. She wasn't murdered, but at the same time, the loss of her affects them every day, and I see it. They sad in a motherfucker. They fight through it. You know, they smile sometimes, but they not the same. And then they never be the same. Cause they don't got their mama. Telling you, man. This is what I was telling Silverback Orangutan, Mickey Truth. But she just wanted to win the argument so goddamn much instead of just saying, yeah, I understand, Marita. See, that's the thing, man. When we debating or whatever, if you bring the truth to me, I'm gonna accept it. Even if it was different from my first initial opinion. But once you explain what you're saying and it resonates and it makes sense, I will abandon my stance. Oh yeah, I feel you on that, dog. That shit, yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's the most important thing right there. Some people debate and argue just to win. That ain't what I'm doing. When I debate and argue or whatever, I'm trying to get it right. Whether you right or I'm right. If you right, then we gonna go with what you say. You know what I'm saying? Court say we end up hating our moms when we find out once we become men, we just like our daddies even if they ain't around because of our moms want to get away with the games. Exactly. That happens sometimes too. Bro, listen, real talk. I done said this enough a lot of times. This just to piggyback on what Court just said. Ain't no way I wanted to leave my 5-month-old baby boy alone with his mama. Ain't no way. This real shit. Bro, I love raising my children, my previous children, the ones that I raised. I raised them all. Enjoyed every day of it. Never got tired of them. Even my baby mama, me and my baby mama broke up. Our families were so intertwined, so close to my. It was. I'm telling you, our families is so close. So it was damn near like we wasn't even broken up. I saw my kids every day, and even when me and my baby mama, even when we moved, even my baby mama moved, and she had a boyfriend. How about they moved in apartments that wasn't in the hood, beside me? So they lived in one set of apartments and I lived in another set of apartments. I had my girlfriend, she had her boyfriend, but my children, they didn't have to walk but 100 feet, and they could be at my house. Another 100 feet, they could be at their own house. My kids, when they was in middle school, they had a key to my house and they had a key to their mama house. So when they walked home from middle school, my kids could come to my house, open the door, and come in when they wanted to. Go in the refrigerator, eat, whatever. Where you finna go? Oh, I'm finna go home, Daddy. Okay, close the door, and they go on home to their house. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to show you how we co-parented so well. You know what I'm saying? No way did I want to leave my 5-month-old baby boy to be raised by his mama. No way. No way. What? Mama with the games. Mama with the games, mama with the bullshit. So you have a choice to make. It's a tough choice, a hard choice. And I tell her this. Listen. I just don't put our business. I could show text message where I told her, I say, look, and I told her before I left, I say, listen, that's a little boy. He gonna need his daddy. I say, you sure you wanna keep going through this? You wanna go down this path, right? Because because if I leave, I'm not coming back. Straight up, like I'm not coming back. I'm not finna do this. I'm not finna do this yo toxic shit back and forth. Like, so we got a chance to get this shit together right here, right now, or we got a chance. Hey, you know what I mean? I say now, you got to pay attention now. You're choosing to be a single mom now. I'm just saying, is that what you're choosing? You don't have. This is your first kid. It's your only kid. Are you choosing to be a single mom? That's what you're saying. You don't pay nail bill in this house. You don't have to work. You sure you don't like this setup here? You sure you got a problem with what's going on here? I work 2 jobs. I got my own business, 360 photo booth business, and I had started blogging at the time. You don't work nowhere. You don't pay damn bill here. Everything we don't live in the hood. All of the baby shit right here. I got it. It's all right there. You sure you want to rock this boat? You sure you don't like this setup? Because I think you got a nice setup here. Okay, cool. All right, you don't? All right, well, I appreciate it. It's cool. Hey, I gotta go. Now this young man has happened to see his daddy through FaceTimes. This young man having to see his little cousins, other cousins, and probably the kids he played with at the playground with their daddy. And I know he look around and be like, where's his daddy? See what I'm saying? And the reason why he got to go through that is because of his mama. See what I'm saying? These are these generational, and I'm not bashing women, because there's some deadbeat ass niggas out here too. But that's not the guy that I was. See what I'm saying? But he got to go through that because of his mama. You know what she tell me? He's fine. He's fine. I say, he look fine. I say, he look fine. He's a kid. He looks fine. But inside, as he gets older, this is going to be a thing with him. He may not never tell you. He might not never say nothing. But he's going to look around and he's going to see, oh, that's a mama. That's a daddy. That's my friend's mama and daddy. Mama, where my daddy? Or, daddy, why are you over there? Why are you not here? See what I'm saying? These are the what's the names that they put these children through. We don't know how negative they may affect them. He may grow up and have all type of fucked up trauma behind that, behind a bullshit decision, behind somebody else who had some childhood trauma, who was raised by a mama who had a bunch of different baby daddies, who didn't know how to teach her children, her daughters, how to have a family, because she never had one. So all they do is cast their demons on the children, cause confusion with the children's lives. Oh, and I'm gonna talk about, and let's talk about this shit too, because I'm preaching a little bit here. You know what I mean? Hey, it is some parents that are jealous of their fucking kids, man. Let's talk about it. And they use the love that the children have for the parent as a weapon against the damn children. And the children be so goddamn caught up in this that's my mama, that's my daddy shit, till they don't even realize that the fucking parent is manipulating them for their own fucked up needs. Let me tell you some real shit that I done seen. I done seen a mother, a toxic mother, break up the children's relationships. You know why? Because she don't got a man, and she's getting old, and she knows that she ain't gonna have nobody to take care of her if them children have their own families of their own, or she believes that that's her fear. So I'm gonna take a step further to where she had a man, and she talked so much shit to the man, treated the man less than a man, to the fact that she ran the man off. I'm talking about her older age. She ain't got shit going on, no job, no nothing. This man working, paying bills, and everything. Ran the man off, and now you got to depend on your children to take care of you. When you had somebody here that was taking care of you. I seen this shit happen on, I swear to God, I watched it. I was like, get the fuck out of here. So you mean to tell me you finna talk shit to this man? If them all them children said, if them all them children put their foot down and saw what you was doing and said, nah, mama, mama, you better start treating this man right because this is a good man right here. Then you would have started treating him right. But you did that shit because you know that you can manipulate them children in order to take care of you, and that's what be going on. I seen the shit. I'm telling y'all, I be watching all the games being played. Nigga, one of the girls I used to talk to, swear to God, nigga, her mama used to run so much game on her, and she loved her mama so much. But I seen it was bullshit. I saw it was game. Till one day, the mama had to come stay with me, right? She had to come stay with me. So I had a conversation with her. I say, look, man, I be seeing what you got going on, this and that. Like I told her, I say, look, I see what you got going on. You know what she told me? She said, yeah. She said, but I be trying to let you know that's my daughter. I say, hold on. I said, so you admitting that you run game? She say, that's my daughter. It's gonna be what I want to go down with my daughter. I said, kiss my ass. So what she was saying is, what she was saying. Listen, what she was saying is, she got that's her daughter. She raised her, so she gonna keep that control over her daughter. That's what she was saying. And I knew it, like I had knew it, but I was amazed that she was admitting it to me. Now she didn't tell the daughter, and I never told the daughter. I never told her. I never told her because I just did it. I just tried to like lead her my own little ways, but eventually I told her I had to leave it at too. I had to leave because I left her ass too because I saw that no matter what I was trying to tell her or teach her the right way, she was gonna let her toxic ass mama tell her things to do, and that shit gonna just keep train you to be the same way as your toxic ass parents. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man. It's just sad, dog. It's just sad. I love my mom to death, but once I grew up and realized she's more like my ex-wife, leaving with two kids just like my mom did. I still love my dad and my kids. Now he live with me. I never asked once, but you said that's what I'm saying. We gotta break those generational curses. Let me tell you something, Ron. This is another thing. Don't never tell your children anything bad about their parents. If you don't if you don't like their mama and you a man, don't tell it to the kids. Don't tell it to the kids. Just be the best parent that you can be. Mama, if you don't like your baby daddy, you don't say nothing about that to the children. I'm gonna tell you, don't argue in front of kids either. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all got a difference of opinion, y'all go somewhere else and talk about that. It's a lot of reasons. It's a lot of reasons why. Let me tell you why. Kids will manipulate parents. I'm telling you some shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, kids will manipulate parents. Kids, if a kid see that one parent gonna let them get away with something that the other parent won't let them get away with, they will manipulate that situation. So what you got to do is you got to show a unified front. So this is what you do. If you got a difference of opinion in the parenting or things that may be allowed that you don't allow, this is what you do. In front of the kid, you don't argue. When you talk to your baby mom on the phone, or if you can talk to her or your baby dad on the phone, or if y'all can get in a place together, it's even better and have a conversation. This is when you have the conversations, not around the kids, because they're gonna use it. They're gonna use it as leverage. Trust me. If I know I can get away with more shit at my dad's house than I can at my mama's house, then I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to manipulate my way to my daddy's house. And also, parents sometimes like to be their kids' friends, and it's like a popularity contest. So one parent will let the kid get away with more shit than they should, just to make it look like the kid like them better. When what you're really supposed to be doing, you're really supposed to be parenting. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling you, don't argue in front of kid and don't tell them nothing bad about the parent. I'm gonna tell you why you don't tell them bad about the parent. Because you might not like that other person, but you got to realize that other person made half of this fucking kid. So whether you don't like that person or not, that's that kid's other parent. See, you talking to that kid about their parent because you're not related to that parent. You just had a kid by that parent, but that's that kid's parent. So they're gonna have some sort of love for that parent. So what you're supposed to do is you just don't say nothing about none of that shit, and you let the kid make their own decision as they grow up. A kid is going to figure out which parent is with bullshit and which parent is not. I promise you, you don't have to tell them shit. They're gonna figure this out naturally on their own. You don't have to don't do that, because only thing that's gonna do is that's gonna force that kid to either, it's really gonna put the kid in adult shit that shouldn't be in adult shit. A kid shouldn't be allowed to uh oh, I hate my dad. Oh, I hate this. No, no, because you saying that you hate their daddy or you saying they hate their mama. No, that shit shouldn't go down. No, no, no. When they get big enough, when they get old enough, they're gonna make their own decisions, and you're gonna see that on their own. But they're gonna make their own. Let them make their own decision about their parents on their own experiences. You see what I'm saying? Not because you don't like their parent for whatever reason, and it might be a legit reason. They might have fucked you over. But you still gotta realize that that's that kid's parent. And I don't give a fuck if you're not with them or not. I'm telling you, you're dealing with somebody who got kids who don't have their mother. And Lord, I wish you were still here. Because if you really love your kids, and you're gonna hurt like a motherfucker when you see the hurt of them not having that parent. That same parent that you don't give a fuck, that you might not give a fuck ain't here. But they do, because they lost a piece of them. They lost somebody. They lost another piece of them. They lost that other part of them. Telling you now. Telling you now. I'm teaching you. I'm telling y'all some real shit. Yo, so what's your name? What's yours is mine. What's yours is mine. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hit that cash app, y'all. Hit that cash app. I'm preaching here. I'm telling y'all some real shit here. And I'm just saying all this shit because Chrisean Rock and Blueface them, they're gonna have some trouble. They're gonna have some trouble. I see too much bullshit going on. And I'm sad for that little boy. I'm sad for little Grogu. I hope he used the power of the force. You know what I'm saying? Oh, as Aaron would say, I said some stuff on this shorty I was talking to about her son. I definitely regret that shit now that I'm older and can reflect. I'm telling you. Put Aaron shit up there. Shout out to this Aaron's way. It's Aaron. Can you diss to the parents? Yes, we need to know our kids' names or messing up, but never put down a parent or kid. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, it's up. And listen, the motherfuckers make us mad. I know, bro. Listen, trust me. I know. I know. Listen, listen. My baby mama did all kind of fuck shit. All kind of fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you some real shit. You got to put that shit to the side. You know, that's that beef right there. That's you and they beef. But that beef should not. You should keep it from affecting the children. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta fuck with her. You ain't gotta fuck with them like that no more. But you still should keep it, you know, keep it like it should be in order for everything to be smooth with the kid growing up. And the crazy part about it, I'm gonna tell you another fucked up part about it. You might be the one who doing everything like that, and they might be full of shit. They might make it so hard for you, even though you trying to do everything the right way. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely tough. It's definitely tough. I'm gonna tell you something. I think what this boiling down to is I seen somebody else say this shit. You gotta watch who you have kids from, man. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell you no lie. You got to. You got to because a lot of these people and you don't know who they are. But I'm gonna tell you a good indicator that I done learned over the years. Look at that mom. I'm gonna say it from a man perspective. Look at the girl you dealing with. Look at her mama. Every for it's my experience. Your girl if you look at her mama, that's what you're gonna get. Know what I'm saying? Your girlfriend or your wife or whoever, if you look at the mama, that's what your girl gonna end up being. I'm gonna tell you why. Because that's where she gonna learn how to treat a man from. If your girl mom is the type of mom who understands understands the value of a man and what a man brings to a relationship to complete the puzzle, the yin and the yang, then you got a better chance of having a girl that's gonna value you. Know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the shit come from women don't value men. And men don't value them either. I'm be honest with you. It's like I was gonna do a what's the name on this. That's what this shit really boiled down to. What really shit boiled down to is women don't like men and men don't like women. Not really. Right now in this time we just using each other for beneficial gain. And then what I mean we and I mean we. I'm not saying all, but a large portion. If you pay attention, if you pay attention, women using niggas for clout, money, status, shit like that. Niggas using women to fuck on, to look good on their arm. That's about it. Know what I'm saying? That's about it. It's a use thing for the most part. Every now and then it's a little love. You find little pockets of real love and true love and shit like that. And that shit be special when you see it. I like to see that type of shit, honestly. But that's really what's going on out here. Whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's really what's going on. But pay attention to you from a man perspective, because I'm a man, so the way I can look at it. Pay attention to how your girl's mama relationship is with her significant other, or whether she has one with a significant other, or her mentality when it comes to men. If you hear say men niggas ain't shit, leave right there. You might well get the fuck on up out of there. If you hear your girlfriend mama say niggas ain't shit one time, you might well get the fuck on up out of there, cuz it's over with. Cause that's how she gonna treat you. I'm telling you, she not gonna value you. And it's gonna be and it's and not gonna be it might not be because you're not a good person. It's just gonna be because her experiences with the men that she done had been negative. So it's just made her feel like all these motherfuckers like this. No, all the motherfuckers that you had were like that. Or was they like that? It might have been you, bitch. But hey, all of them ain't bad. Just like I know all women ain't bad. I done had a lot of bad women. But you can't make me believe all of them bad. Hell no, because I see good women. Listen, let me tell you some real shit, dog. Shout out to my boy Audio Crack. Shout out to Audio Crack. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When I talk to Audio Crack wife, you know what I'm saying? Because I have talked to her on the phone and shit like that, and I done listen to her speak and the way she thinks. Boy, that's a good woman, boy. Promise you, never met her a day in my life. Just talk to her on the phone, me and Audio. That's a good woman. That's a good woman now, boy. Real talk. I just could tell by her values, her her personality, the things that she holds dear, her morals. They've been married over 20 some years. See what I'm saying? He got him a good woman. He got him a great woman. They exist. Don't let these motherfuckers out here who fucked you over or hurt your feelings or whatever, make you feel like everybody ain't shit. It's a large portion of everybody ain't shit, but it's still some good ones, bro. It's still some good ones. I'm telling you. Of course, say we have to wonder with stories for real. I got what you saying. Talk, listen, and feel your daughter like a girl you brought on first day. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm gonna say this too. You hit on something too, Court. With fathers, as we do our daughters, we have to treat our daughters with respect. We have to treat our daughters differently than we treat our sons. For the most part, we do. Men, we do. But we also have to teach our daughters how that men's supposed to treat them by the way that we interact with their mama. Even if their mama is a whole ass bitch. Excuse me, because I said that because I know sometimes that's what we be feeling inside. But I'm just trying to tell you how we gotta deal with it. We gotta suck that shit up, hold them feelings to the side, and realize that even though I might be alone in this and teaching my children the right way, I got to still be that example. So if you treat your children's mother with the most respect that you can, and because your daughter sees that, and if you treat your significant other with respect, and your daughter sees that, then she's going to know how a man's supposed to treat her. So it's less chance that she get into these toxic relationships. And if she do get into a relationship with a guy that's toxic, she probably will leave very quickly. So it won't get into a situation like Cassie and all of that. You know why? Because she knows that this is not it. Because she gonna pattern a man after her father. See what I'm saying? And how her father treats the women in his life. You see how our examples can help these kids break these generational curses? And you see how our examples can hurt these kids and help our kids perpetuate these generational curses? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? With your sons. That's my son. My son got a beautiful granddaughter I showed her last night on my live. I mean, beautiful daughter I showed her last on my live. And he got a baby mama, and they together, this and that. Though. I have never once told my son about going to fuck no other hoes. Never glorify having a bunch of hoes. None of that shit like that. He can ask me. He pull up here. He can ask me. He'll tell you. Never. Know why? Because I know what that shit lead to. You know what I'm saying? I know what that shit lead to. That shit lead to a bunch of heartache, hurt, pain. You gonna be hurt because your girl gonna end up cheating on you, or you gonna be hurt because you gonna see the way your girl look when she find out you cheating on her. You gonna tear up your goddamn family. You gonna end up having children from her, and then cheat. You gonna be done. Y'all gonna be done. Went through so much shit. Y'all gonna end up breaking up. So now you got children over here that you can't see, or you got to be a co-parent with. Then you're gonna start another relationship. Then you got more children over here. Then you might get put on child support over here. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna set my son up for that failure like that. Now, if he decide to do that shit on his own, that's on his own. But he can't say his daddy told him to do that or egg him on to go down that path, because I know where that path gonna motherfucking lead. See what I'm saying? You got to teach the children to be better than you, man. And I told my children, I say, look, man, I'm trying to teach y'all to be better than me. I say, listen, I'm trying to teach you from my mistakes. I'm trying to teach you from the shit I done learned. And I'm trying to teach you from the shit that I'm good at, that I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, you ain't got to listen to me I say, you ain't got to do what I say all your life. But do me a favor. Being that you're under 18 and you still live with me or you live with your mama, just listen to me now. That's what I told him. I said, just listen to me now. I say, just do me a favor. Just listen to me now. When you get big, I ain't gonna always be this same figure over your life. But you my kid now. You're under my roof now. I'm protecting you. I'm teaching you. I'm providing for you. Just do me a favor. Just do me this one favor. Just listen to me now, because it comes from a place of love. They understood. Now that they big, I don't do that shit to them no more. Now that they big, I'm like what they call it, a constitutionality. What they call it, a constitutionality. I just tell them little shit. and I give them advice, and they make their own decisions. You know, I loosened up the goddamn, what's the name on her? Shout out to Q Badass 14. Yeah. You know what I mean? I get in their ear, I say, hey son, I think you should do this. You know? And if he listen, he listen, he don't, because he grown. You know? And I think they respect that about me. They respect the fact that I was, you know, when they was kids, I was the one way. But when they become responsible and I see that they out on their own and they, you know, this is when the, you know, when the, you know, you're teaching a kid how to ride a bike, and you hold on to the side of the bike, and then after a while you let it go and they kind of can balance that bitch on their own and they gone. Even though they might fall a little bit down the road there, but they got it a little bit. That bitch wobbling, but they got it, and they got it. You know what I mean? That's how you do it, man. Court say if your opinion aren't they all bitches for not being real. I don't know, man. I just be talking. I just say that shit because I know that's how we feel sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. No matter what I ever went through with any women, any of my children's mom, man. No matter how hard it was to deal with or anything like that. Um, I love them for uh blessing me with my children, and I want them to be happy, safe, and prosperous for my children because of my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, if something happens to them, whether I like them or not, it's gonna cause my child to hurt, and I don't like that. That's a tough. Chat. I'm telling you some real shit. My children don't have my two children don't have their mama, and they hurt every day. My children post their mama on their social media and their stories, and it bothers me that they still hurt, but there's nothing I can do about it. That's a different kind of feeling of helplessness. Because as parents, we want to protect our children. We want to keep them from hurting. But what happens when when your children are hurting and you can't fix it? You can never fix it. Just imagine your child has something wrong with them that hurts them, but you can never fix it as a parent. That's the feeling that you get when your child is hurting from the loss of a parent. It's a different kind of feeling. It's a different kind of hurt. Look, I'm gonna end this live, man. I might go live a little later on, man. You know, I know I kind of got all off on the what's name, but you know, it be a lot of shit that be on my mind, and a lot of shit I be wanting to cover. I know I kind of got off against off the subject or whatever, but like I told y'all, man, listen, man. One thing about old Marita, man, I'ma always try to tell people the right thing. Know what I'm saying? More so than the wrong thing. Know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to teach them. I'm gonna try to tell people to be better than I was. I'm gonna try to give a little knowledge or whatever, man, because there's so many people around here on the internet spreading hate and talking bullshit and fuck shit and all this type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? And that ain't about shit. That ain't about shit. That ain't about shit. I'm the same as y'all. I'm a regular, I'm a readable, regular person. I'm no everybody in my motherfucking chat. Everybody support me on this channel. I'm the same as them. I know this might be my channel, but I'm no better than Chick. I'm no better than Cord. I'm no better than Aaron. I'm no better than Nate. I'm no better than Tanel. I'm no better than Audio. I'm no better than 6100 Dre. I'm no better than Silk Foster Jr. I'm no better than nobody here that support me on this channel. I'm the same regular person as y'all. And I don't care if I get 100,000 subscribers, a million subscribers. I'm going to always feel that way. This shit ain't nothing. This shit is just the most important thing here. I know people here to make money and this and that there. And shout out to we just reached 4,800 subscribers. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. I know people here to make money and all this and that there, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. They missing a bigger picture here. the bigger picture here is to be able to influence some people or to help some people by them listening to you. You know what I'm saying? By them listening to your, you know what I mean? We gonna the one thing we do, we laugh, we joke, we crack jokes here too now. You know, real funny now. I got them. So, you see, I just call the baby Grogu. You know what I mean? Like I hit you with a curveball quick. You know, so we gonna entertain here too. But the bigger picture here is to try to help somebody. Try to we like a family here, man. You know what I mean? You know, once you in here, you know, we like a family. Once you really peep what's going on here, we like a family. I'm telling you. I promise you, bro. Listen, let me tell you some real shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I got the best motherfucking subscribers if you really if in my opinion. I don't know about all the motherfuckers. I don't know when all the people got all them other people in the chats and this and that there. But the people that I know that fuck with me and fuck with us are here on this channel, they legitimately fuck with us and fuck with me. We all go through shit. You know what I'm saying? We'll call each other, we'll text each other, we'll DM each other, and those of us who feel comfortable or in things that we feel comfortable sharing, and we'll share it with each other, and we'll help each other out through certain situations. We might help each other with some advice. We may help each other out with loaning each other money. We may help each other out with sending each other money. Anything. I'm telling you, all this shit happen here on this channel behind closed doors. Trust me. This a real ass place right here. This a real place right here. I love it here. I love it here. This is my place where I come to escape. This is where I want to go. This coming here on this channel is like going home to my grandma's house. Well, I know it's somebody in this house that legitimately care about me. And it could be that same place for you, you know. Just come on here, subscribe, get to know everybody, and just chill. Enjoy yourself. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna crack jokes, we're gonna investigate some shit that be going on in hip hop or the entertainment industry. You know, we're gonna call out bullshit. You can have your own opinion about certain things. It's cool. And every now and then you might form a kinship with somebody here in the chat or on the panel. You know, it's plenty of people that's on this channel that have formed friendships and kinships behind closed doors. It's a beautiful thing here, man. I don't know how they do it with the bigger channels with all of them hundreds of people that's up in the chat. I don't know. It's probably possible. I don't know. I ain't got that yet, but I like it here. I love it here. Shout out to this Aaron's Way, man. Shout out to this Aaron's Way. I'm out of here too, man. Shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K. I'll probably do a live later on. You know, my next live gonna be some bullshit though. I ain't gonna say gonna be some bullshit, but you know, I'm gonna be on my bullshit. You know, I try to mix it up. I try to give you a little knowledge, and then I try to hit you with some comedy. And then I try to hit, you know, y'all know how I do, man. Y'all know Marita. Y'all know how Marita do. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't all these lives ain't like school, y'all. They all ain't like school. You know what I'm saying? Some of these motherfuckers is it's funny. Y'all need to go catch that live last night we did, dog. Go to the live last night we did and go to like 2 hours and 55 minutes, 54 minutes. What I'm talking about. You got to tell you. Me, Eddie, shout out to Eddie and shout out to Tennille. Me, Eddie, and Tennille, man, we died laughing in this bitch last night, bro. I'm telling you, no cap, man. Bro, I'm telling you. We had fun, man. Shout out to Canada's only real deal. Appreciate your court. Listen, court, I like that you come through. Come back sometime, man, because your comments tonight was very informative, man. I enjoyed them, man. I really did. Shout out to Q Badass 14. Shout out to Nate said it. Shout out to Silk Foster Jr. Shout out to Nephew for real. Shout out to Flapper Michael Foe. Shout out to Dre 6100. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Deputy Eula. Shout out to Mm, Audio Crack 22. Shout out to Unspoken Crime Murder. Shout out to Lil Kel's Truth Movement. Oh yeah, I think I got to pull up on Lil Kel tonight. I think Lil Kel said he had something going on his channel. I got to see what Kel got going on over there because we supposed to did a little digging. And one thing about Kel, he's a very good investigative reporter. Shout out to Susan Jones, baby Junior. He's a fentanyl baby. Y'all can pull it up on YouTube. Damn. Doctors studying babies from being born of mothers taking fentanyl when they was pregnant. His genitals came out deformed. Damn. Damn, Susan. That's fucked up. See what I'm saying? Shout out to Terrence Lewis. Listen, y'all, I'll tell you some real shit. Terrence know me from the streets, bro. Terrence, a lot of the shit that I'm telling y'all, Terrence witnessed it. Terrence, Terrence actually witnessed me in the streets, and Terrence witnessed me when I got out the streets and I became a construction foreman. You know what I'm saying? I think Terrence worked for me. I think Terrence was on my crew, and when we built the VA hospital, a $500 million project. Yeah, yeah, I think Terrence was on my crew. But also Terrence was from the hood. So when I did get off of work, Terrence was in the hood too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Rich Supreme TV. Shout out to ZK. Shout out to SLK, Sunlight Cloud TV. Yo, Inglewood. Uh-huh. Well, shout out to Vashawn Taylor. All right, that look like. Oh, shout out to Damon Franklin. Hold up, and shout out to Gigi Baby. Hey, look. So I appreciate all y'all, man. I hope y'all had a great Memorial Day. I swear I used to be in the islands on Memorial Day. I swear, bro. 2021, I was in motherfucking Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? La Placita, Catalina, Peones, O San Juan. That's where I was at, man. In the Caribe Hilton. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. So I hope y'all enjoyed yourself this Memorial Day. I spent this Memorial Day home by myself. You know, it's all good though. You know, hopefully this time next year, Memorial Day, I have a little another little family or something, man. Somebody to call my own. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I'll be right here with y'all, man. Like, share, comment to this video. Cheer.